Okay, everyone. So really exciting day so far. Actually into the semifinals. It's a double elimination and haven't lost yet, but we're going up against Karen. So this could be I'm expecting this to be a very tough game. Uh, Obviously, the one against they've all been tough in their own ways. But yeah, this should be interesting. I think Karen is supposed to be making the lobby. Let's see what's going on. Or 79 SAS cap. So this will be a really interesting one because this is the one where I actually just went crazy with enhancements, and since there's no ownership here, I ended up putting three capture pips on this Scrivener Fabian. So we'll see how that goes. It might not be good at doing anything else. We'll see. But I think it should be pretty fun. I need to see. Let's see. If they're making the lobby, if they're waiting for me to make one. Okay, so we're making the lobby. New game. Karen. It's gonna be competitive. Password AC. Don't need to mute spectators. And we are playing Vexing Critic, Braggart of Gale Holm. Sure, that's how you say that. So what else is going on with this deck? It's got the double Gorm to try and deal with, you know, artifacts, weird stuff going on there. 13 creature control, decent amber control. It's just gonna be a little bit slow on the amber generation, so that's gonna be where I'm gonna have to really really work on my prioritization. Because I have this, I probably need to not prioritize creature control as much with my creatures. I need to be reaping. A little weird because I have two cinders, which they don't like to reap. But we've got the Essence Scale Dominator Bauble, so hopefully we can just kind of get some of these things stuck down and, go from there. I think I also put 3 damage pips on the Hapless Cadet. I had a lot to work with. You can see 10 capture pips and some other things. I did end up having to obviously spread them out to a certain degree because there's a lot of enhanced things here, but I did get a couple. So this one is pretty fun. The Destroyed effect will happen basically just as you play it. If that's what I did, I don't remember if that's what I did. Seems like something I would do. But I got this all set up very quickly. I was inputting this into the Crucible this morning. So here's my 84 SAS. If you're waiting for what I am just going to play Xerxes because why not? It looks super fun, but that's assuming, well, I guess either way. It's weird, I gotta see how that happens. So if I go, I guess I end up here, and then if I lose this one, so either way, I am going to be playing the 84 SAS. It's just whether I get past that one or not is the question. But fun day so far, and I think that the most exciting thing for me, I'm very excited that I'm winning because this doesn't happen very often. But all of the decks I picked, I kind of picked because I thought they would be really fun too, and it just worked out. The yeah, all of the decks so far have been really fun. Had some really crazy stuff like that Frayne turn, the 4 golden spirals, all of that stuff was just really really fun. So So we did not pick the same deck. Karen has Morio, always truthful. Couple Salvadors, Ardent Hero, Smite, Bring Low. Interesting. Kind of just looks like a very toolboxy deck. Gonna be doing a lot of stuff. There's no autoencoder. Got a Bring Low. Some capture pips. Quicksand, Lost in the Woods. Okay, I feel pretty good about this. Let's get a little bit more board presence. There we go. Very happy starting out with this. So, good luck. I think Karen and Murph are probably also streaming this, so if you want to check out their perspective, but it should be a fun game regardless. Just making sure we've got the right decks and everything. Starts at the Bring Low. That is an interesting start. We're going to go Star Alliance. We're going to drop Skira Droid and the Sacro Alien. And my guess is I keep going with Star Alliance as long as I can until this is dead. But my guess is we get a... Ooh, Master the Theory. With a damage, but they're gonna... Oh, all the enhancements on the Master the Theory. I love it. Archives 2, drops a Daughter, and Tight Engineer. So, we are going back into Star Alliance. Let's play Observe You Max first here. Did not draw another Star Alliance. Let's fight. We'll use Sacro Alien first. Make sure I know. Put one into your hand and one on the bottom of your deck. Oh, I only got one on Hapless Cadet, so we'll put this in hand. This on the bottom. Captures one. Play this on the right to capture one. Play Hapless Cadet on the right to damage itself. Probably should have waited on that because they don't have any Amber, so if they kill that, then it's kind of worthless, but we wanted to draw into the Scrivener anyways. So we got 4 steals off the Scrivener. Probably going to try to go into Dis or stay in Star Alliance as long as we can here. Quicksand kills the alien. It's fine, so now they're out there. Lots of Amber. Okay, so there goes the Hapless Cadet. But they're giving us plenty of Amber to steal. So, can't kill that though. We could bounce it. That's really interesting. I don't want to bounce it either because of the Amber pips. So I'm going to steal 4, which puts them to 3. So they only need 1 pip for their stuff to come in ready. I think that's still worth it because then they also have to try to deal with the Fabian. So let's play Salvador on the right. Scrivener Fabian on the right. We're going to steal. Ardent Hero on the right to steal. Well, that's basically my big play, so if I lose now, that's just the best I can do. So it'll be nice with the Maleficorn with these damage pips. We can do a lot. We can actually kill this. I wonder, did I miss it? No, because I didn't have this before. But we do need to kill this Fandangle probably next turn. But Aaron also needs to deal with that Fabian because there's a lot more capture pips in the deck. Full screen. I don't think I did that for the whole last game, so sorry. Okay, so we got Sanctums. This will probably be Burning Glare to stun mutants. Standard to exalt the Fandangle. We're fine with that. Ardent Hero comes in ready. Draws a card. This gets a little weird when they have so many bonus pips on their creatures. So could just trade here or fight here to get to check, which I would not be able to stop. I'm not gonna be able to stop it anyways, so I think we're just going dis here because they do have a Spirit's Way, so I do have to be a little bit careful on how much I'm filling the board. Yeah, fights the mutagen. That is totally fair. So, since we're not killing this anyways, I think I go Sanctum and just get to check. This on the left, play this on the left. Really sad we don't have any more capture pips, but, you know. Just going to do the best we can here. Try to draw out that Spirit's Way. And now we've got a really nice disc turn following up. Not a ton of Amber. Like I said, that's going to be kind of the difficult part with this deck is the Amber generation. Yeah, there's a Spirit's Way. Totally fine to see that. So, yellow. Actually, kind of an awkward turn here because we actually don't want to play all of this. Just going to go dis. We're just going to make them discard a random card. Kyo the Adventurer did not have any pips on it, which is a bummer. Wonder if I just kill the Xenofiend here. Maybe I do. And then we'll just hold the mark. So play Maleficorn on the right, play this on the right, blow up that. Oh, it's only enemy creatures. I always forget that. Shoot. Okay, well, that's a misplay, but hopefully we can come back. We still have a decent follow-up here with this. Lots of reaping and stuff. And then the Mark of Dis, obviously, if we can kind of get them stuck. And discards the Dark Queen, which is the correct play there because they don't want to get Mark of Dis. So I'm going to go back into Dis here. Can't fight, so we're just going to reap. Reap. Reap to blow up that. Lyco Fiend. Play this guy, and we will just snipe that this time. So, part of this tournament, just continuing the trend of drawing really well. Like, I have had very lucky draws. See, we're almost out of Dis already. Every game today, I think, that's definitely been a factor. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. Just going to keep going with it. Trust the program is not lying to us. Okay, so took us off check and have nothing for us to hit with the Mark of Dis, so we're just going to... How do I keep going Dis here? I think we can wait. They shouldn't have too much Amber control left. So we're just going to play a ton of taunts. Push back to check, and we can kind of keep doing that with the Star Alliance, hopefully now. To just kind of keep up the pressure that they got left. Looks like lots of logos still. We just saw the Bouncing Death Quirk, though. They've got Neurosiphon, unless they just played that. Yeah, they did. So no Neurosiphon left. Sanctum. Played Bring Low earlier on, so I could have some capture pips here, but that's fine. Because we'll just... Okay, still not get the Mark of Dis. Nice cleansing wave there. Ooh, plays the Barrister. Alright. So we get that. We are going to go back into Dis here. Oh, I'm 1 damage short from killing this with the Cadet. Dang. So mark of this, we're going to capture, deal 2 there. Let's play this guy on the left to draw. Oh, I have to fight. So yeah, we'll just fight with this here. Reap. Reap. Let's go ahead and blow that up. Not move that. I guess I could have blown up the Hapless Cadet there. Probably would have been smarter. But still something they kind of have to deal with, especially now that I can get some upgrades on it. So stuck back in Sanctum. Equalizes, probably puts, oh, none of the Amber on Cadet. Dis, gonna drop this. Reap. Oof. Okay, well, yeah. When you get a good draw, it's hard. But man, I guess I'll take it. You know, I can't complain too much. This is, yeah, how it goes. That's what I draw. That's what I'm gonna play. But I also think this deck is just pretty crazy. So let's look at it again. I mean, because we still, even with Sanctum, what else would we have drawn into? We had our own Spirit's Way, had our Gorms, had another Scrivener Fabian coming. All of this stuff was going to be getting us Amber Pips, which we could still see in hand here. Pretty nice. Star Alliance could have kind of sifted things out, but I mean, like this, there's nothing that I'm too sad to see here, even if I drew these before some of this stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, that's how it goes, and excited for the next round. We're gonna be playing Xerxes, so see if I can win with that. And I'm gonna, oh, I guess we can go watch another game since we're here. Let's see what's still going on. So that's ported. We've got, I don't know what's going on actually. Maybe that's the end of the round. Future versus Echo. And then K March and Leo. Let's just see if we can find one in here. Oh yeah, okay, so we got K March versus Leo Lindsay. I think that's, surprised no one else, well, from what we've seen, no one else picked that deck. I think it's got some legs, obviously. I don't know what the pip distribution actually looks like on the real one, obviously, but yeah. I think, I mean, even just, we saw in there the Cinder combination is really good with the Fiends. You also have the Relentless Creeper with a pip. We don't know what the pip is in the actual deck, but seems pretty solid. I feel like the Sanctum is probably the weakest, except for the 2 Fabians. Like, even if there's just a couple capture pips in here, like that could be huge just for kind of keeping them off. You've got the Vault Keeper. Oh, okay, so the Vault Keeper, I was thinking of it as the other one. The one that captures 5, but then just a lot of gas in the Star Alliance. So misplayed the Cadet for sure. I think I should have blown that up, but you know, worked out in the end. Now we just gotta wait for next round, which, so now I gotta see. I don't think I have an opponent until after this game, so there's gonna be this one, this one, these two, and then this one. So I don't even know. Actually, I guess I don't get to play Xerxes then. Is that the highest SAS level then? Jeez. Wonder if I just keep playing Xerxes anyways. Or I just play Akari and we have an Akari versus Akari match. Or Galaxy. Crazy decks. Which I actually like more in this matchup. I don't know. I'll have to see which one we end up playing, but let's get back to this game. So we've got there we go, Martian Gen Key Abduction. I was wondering how much we'd see that today, and I haven't seen it in any of my games yet. I'll have to go back and watch some of the other VODs and see if there's any other interesting things happening. Interesting to put that in the Xanthix in the middle. Does take the tide though because of these two mecha buoys doing just so much work. We can see Kmarch is on 4 chains already, probably from having to take the tide so much to stop this. But if this deck has lots of tide raisers, then yeah, it just makes for a really tough kind of a slog. Doesn't seem like a hugely impactful turn here from Lilinci though, so that might actually be... Oh, do they have a way to kill the Brand? Make sure you take the tide back. Plays a second Brand. Takes the tide, but oh, keys are at 7 because of... Why are keys at 7? Oh, the Grump Buggy. So, very good presence of mind from... Sorry, lots going on here. Getting some chatter. Trying to see what SAS I'll be playing next. So, as I was saying, very good board presence from Lilinci to know that they were taxing for the +1 so that they could play those Brens. The real question is whether they have a good way to kill those Brens or if Kmarch has a way to deal with them here. But Kmarch is thinking a long time about it because there's a lot to think through here. I don't know how much time is in the round, so we'll see how long Kmarch kind of prolongs this. Don't love going too long. I think we're gotta be getting kind of close-ish. So I asked what SAS, and Zach just said 500. So like I said, we're on. So that was the 79. So the next one is 64, which would be I would have played Xerxes. So that's, I think this one. I feel like that. No, because then they just play that one again. So that'd be this 84. So this would be 89, and this would be 94. So I guess technically we could still do that, and then our game would be the 99 plus. Um, Also getting a text from my wife. So lots going on. I'm gonna try to keep commenting on the game. That looks like a pretty rough turn from Kmarch just dropping some Brobnar, which is up in the key cost for Leolincy. Looks like they did take the Tide back as well and got that one more Amber, which now that Leolincy doesn't have the um, larger creatures, they are down to, oh man. So there's the Archon's Revenge. Here's going to be a Seeker Needle to steal 3. And then next turn they could Anomaly Exploiter to steal another one. So huge swing from Leolincy here, which could do it. Okay, so they are in check. Crazily enough, though, they're not in too much because of the Grump Buggy, so this might actually still swing back the other way. They get Library of Babel, Wild Wormhole into a Mars Needs Amber, which does put 1 Ember on the Brend, which is not insignificant. Um, you know, it makes it just a little bit less valuable of that up. It becomes essentially a steal 1 because of the Brend already having given them 1. Plays a Pip Pip. Remote access. Oh, it's got to be Shadow's creature. So they remote access, so Leolincy can't use the Archon's Revenge next turn. But like I said, I think they just go Logos next turn anyways and Anomaly exploit it. Oh, didn't take the Tide. Oh, brutal. Oh no, that's gut wrenching. But I mean, that's why you play these Dark Tidings decks, because they have the chance of something like that happening. That's crazy. Dang. I mean, it's hard to know what the comeback would have been there. They would have been on a very small hand from all the chains already, so they would have had to win with essentially this. But cool. Well, that's going to be it for that round. I'm going to cut off stream here. I might just record another watching session, but I should probably get some other things done, so we'll see. But we'll go ahead and cut that off here. Thank you all so much for watching. Oops.